Well, our first story, let's start up north. In submerged farmlands, rotten produce and dejected farmers counting their losses with no hope. That is the current situation in the Upper East region after floods devastated farmlands along the White Water Basin almost 2 weeks after the Burkinabe authorities started spilling excess water from the Bagre Dam. Deputy Minister for Food and Agriculture, Dr. Bagre, who has been on a tour of the region to assess the impact of the floods, has revealed that it is the worst disaster since 2007. JoyNews Upper East Regional Correspondent Albert Sorry has more.
Acres of farmlands of rice, maize, beans, potatoes and many other crops have been lost to floods almost 2 weeks after authorities in Burkina Faso started spilling excess water from the Bagre Dam. The worst affected areas include Doba in the Kasna-Nankana municipality, Bazua, Kobori and Yarigu in the Boko West district, Poalugu in the Talense district, and other areas in the Bulsa North and South districts. Some of the farmers in these areas have lost all their farms and have no way of recovering the investments they made at the beginning of the farming season.
This time it went shoulder high and the plants are almost withered. So some may pick up, but it will take a long time for them to pick up. And the fertilizer we have put in is all wasted.
We lost our rice, granite, maize, this our guinea corn, beans, so many crops that we've lost. So in fact we are really very, very sad.
I'm farming about 30 acres of mango. I did about 30 acres of Wandata, and right now if you go there, the water has been able to travel and taking half of the farm. The government is doing its best by providing us subsidized fertilizer and giving us seed to plant. Then after that, maybe when we sell the seed back to the government, then they will deduct the cost of what they have given us.
Officials of the Ministry of Food and Agriculture in the Upper East region have been speaking to JoyNews on the extent of devastation since the spilling of excess water from the Bagre Dam started.
For the total region, we have rice, an estimated area of 954.4 hectares have been completely destroyed by the flood. And maize is 4,598 hectares. Number of communities that have been affected by this flood in the 9 districts that we are talking of are 65 communities.
Even if a farmer is going to make an average of, let's say, 6 bags per acre, that is even the least. If a farmer is going to make that, multiply that by 900 and multiply it by 2.5, you will see the deficit that we are getting.
Deputy Minister for Food and Agriculture, Dr. Bagre has been on a tour of the affected areas in the Upper East region to assess the situation and to encourage the affected farmers. The Deputy Agric Minister also had this response to the calls on government to construct a multi-purpose dam which can always drain the flood waters around the White Water Basin.
It was still at feasibility studies stage, and so the ministry is going to continue with these studies and also go for a design. It is after the design that funding can then be sought for.
It is unclear for now if the Bagre Dam is still being spilled, but rainfalls have generally increased in the northern parts of Ghana in the last 2 weeks, further compounding the problem of floods and heightening fears that there could be food shortages in the coming year due to the destruction caused by the floods. For JoyNews, Albert Sorry, reporting from Bolgatanga.
Now, volunteer media communicators for the NPP say They have invested over 1,800,000 cedis in 8 years of media communications alone. According to the group, each of the 65 members on an average spends 3,600 cedis a month calling on all political programs on various radio and TV platforms, especially within the Ashanti region. They say their protest, where they burnt all of their phones, was used to communicate on media platforms, and the protest was aimed at reminding party officials to redeem promises they made to them ahead of the elections. Executive member for the group, Eric Wiafe Akenten, tells Love FM's Nanaya Ojima their plea is for government to help the skilled ones with some contracts to help them recoup their investments.
Just five of us have been employed in any job, my brother will be satisfied. Okay? We are not asking for anything big.
What jobs are you looking for?
Hold on, my brother. When it comes to the callers, we have fashion designers among us. We have a whole lot of people. Okay? My brother, Black Man Fashions. Okay, he's a designer. So, brother, what stopped the party from at least? You see, you know this free SHS. We have been giving people school uniforms. So, can the party call my brother, Black Man Fashions? Oh, brother, get this portion of this thing. At least let's say 100 pieces of clothes or school uniform. Can't he do it? We are not asking people or the party to give us government money. No, we will not tolerate that. And let me make a simple calculation for you. You see, we the callers, the minimum fund that we use is, let's say, 5. So assuming in a day you buy 2 cedis on each phone, making it 10 cedis a day. In a month is 300 Ghana cedis, which is, let me use the old currency, 3 million, that's 3 million cedis in a month. Okay? In a year, it is 36 million. My brother, let's restrict ourselves to, let's say, 8 years. You know, some of us, we've been doing this job for almost 2 decades now. But for the avoidance of, for the sake of this interview, let's restrict ourselves to, let's say, 8 years. Assuming you've done this job for 8 years, we are talking about 288 million per person. At least.
Now, he wants government officials to refrain from using numbers piling on them for help as an excuse, since they, as communicators, sometimes help others in the name of the party.
If just five of us have been employed in any job, my brother will be satisfied. Okay? We are not asking for anything big.
What jobs are you looking for?
Hold on. Yeah. For the promise, I will not specifically point to one person and say, you promise us this, and for that one, we are demanding this from you. No. You see, it's like yesterday somebody asked me, but you said you are a volunteer, so nobody called you. Why don't you stop? And I said, these ministers and the government appointees, were they having a contractual decision between the party and them? We are all doing voluntary work, but the party recognize them that, oh, you've done well, so we reward you with this position. In the same vein, nobody called us for this job. Okay? It is part of us. It is like football. Those who support football, nobody forced them. They spend their money, but you see, it's part of one thing is, we are not fighting for ourselves. This problem, it goes beyond us. It sinks down to the grassroots. In fact, even with the callers, there's a saying in Akan that those who are lying face upwards doesn't see God. How much more those who are lying, face down. Okay?
Well, let's move on. The director of the Advanced Body Sculpt Center, Obinfo Hospital, Dominic Obing-Ando, has rubbished claims by the Ghana Medical and Dental Council that his license has been revoked. The council had said that Dr. Obing-Ando was operating illegally at the time, and Deputy Chief Executive Officer of the National Entrepreneurship Innovation Program, Stacey Ofeda, died at this facility. But Dr. Obing-Ando said he was put on the permanent register of practitioners by the Medical and Dental Council when he was enrolled in 2000 after completing his house job and therefore could not have operated illegally. Dr. Obing-Ando spoke for the first time on Asempa FM. Here are excerpts.
Medical and Dental Council.
The Medical and Dental Council has not withdrawn my license.
No. There was a point, and a suspension.
They rather suspended it because I advertised a hernia drawing on my facility.
Around simply because of hernia, no minim baby or monko, and I draw hernia or my billboard so because now my clinic no matter.
People were dying around my Mataheko facility, so they thought I caused it.
I said, obiti clinic ninchen na hernia kuno, and I draw hernia wo. My billboard so
based on that drawing, the medical council, without any fair hearing, suspended my license.
Fair hearing, and now so suspended me 3 years. But
around 2011, I was suspended as a doctor for 3 years, but was revoked after my lawyers appealed the suspension.
2011 or 2012, but my lawyers are police a friend saying suspension into a banner no net says suspension chrono.
But my license has not been revoked.
And kind who say based on hernia and now we can say advert as I'm running no say
And already, one of Dr. Obinfo's clients, Nana Frema, has also been explaining why she got her body transformed. She discovered that she simply lost her body.
Depending on what you might call under the procedure once, but I had been there several times.
Procedure at the
advanced body sculpt.
What were advanced body sculpt, maybe?
I lost my body. I asked me, me losing my curves, me from me kasi me to say me too bom, yes. Me too, and I'm thinking of whom I'm not for my dinner because I'm just saying anymore. So I became very depressed and frustrated. Needing into me doctor. Na me susuma some no. And he said, okay, he can do this for me. Into yeshe bibia na time na so ya. It was a minkoye na me kokoye. Yes, and it was successful. I was more than satisfied.
Really?
Yes, because I did not know that I was going to even get that result.
Oh.
Exactly. Okay, yes, that's it.
Several babies as young as 3 months clutched onto the chest, either by nannies, close relations, or even friends in the open, hot, scorching sun. Some looking restless, hungry, and sleepy. You're wondering why? Well, their mothers are, sitting the teacher's licentiate exam, and this is the extent that some female candidates are forced to go just to upgrade their profession. The Accra College of Education is where on Thursday the exam was conducted, and there was reports about some missing mothers who were supposed to partake in the exam.
What will you do if you are to write exams and still carry your breastfeeding child along? For many, it will be difficult, but these trainee nurses braced the odds and came along with their babies despite the stress that came with it.
We were told you'll be writing the paper at 9 a.m. this morning. We came here, we have been sitting here since morning with our babies, and this baby is moving around. We went inside, come out, go inside, come out. Nothing, they are not telling us anything. So they should come out and say something at least. What is going on? Are we writing? Why are they delaying us with our babies, with pregnant women? I didn't even bring food because I thought by 10 a.m. we have closed. So the whole thing is, they are just frustrating us.
Why won't mothers be celebrated always? This one fed her baby right there. One thing that also could not go unnoticed was the presence of fathers, brothers and other relatives taking care of the babies as their mothers wrote the exams. Selinam Ampos report for Joy News.
Now, hundreds of customers of the Kantamanto branch of the UniCredit Savings and Loans today besieged the premises of the bank to withdraw their deposits after word went round that the bank has run out of cash. The angry customers, most of whom are traders, say they have saved up to 400 million Ghana cedis and desperately need this money for their business and, of course, for their upkeep. Ifwa Evans Shinnery visited the Kantamanto branch of UniCredit and has come through with this report.
Here at the Kantamanto branch of the UniCredit Savings and Loans, the people you see behind me have gathered here to withdraw all their monies after management told them the bank has run out of cash. Most of these people, some of whom are traders, say they have saved up to 400 million Ghana cedis and desperately need the money to continue their businesses. I'll be speaking to some of them to find out exactly what has been happening, why they're here, at what time they got here, and what management has been telling them at the bank. These angry customers in this queue say they will not leave until they withdraw all their monies after management here said the bank had run out of cash. Eric Bwampo, a trader, has saved up to 7,700 Ghana cedis. Here are the UniCredit Savings and Loans. He went to withdraw 2,000 Ghana cedis last Monday, but he was told that he would be giving just 300 Ghana cedis because there was no money available. Eric tells me he got here at 8 a.m. today only to be told the same story.
I got here at 8 a.m. this morning. I was told there was no money. When we demanded our money, management told us they can only give us a little of the money that we really needed.
Some traders who spoke to JoyNews say they urgently need their monies to pay their children's school fees and buy more goods for their businesses.
I have saved 40 million Ghana cedis here. I have been given just 500 Ghana cedis. My goods have arrived and I need to clear them, but I have no money.
And I'm just 7:30. And I'm one because I'm much. The day me and say Monday no you buy no. Mo ka che so enter na bebo 3 no. Na skani bia dey aba na macha man.
I was here last night, but I was only told there was no money. So we had to wait for hours only for us to be told to leave because there was no money available. We desperately need this money to pay our children's school fees and buy more goods.
Ma it's not has something no I feel for macho men's be ha no obviously and
I came here last week and they were able to give me 500. And
how much money do you have saved here?
It was 1,900 and they were able to give me 500. And then last Monday too I came for the rest of the money. I came here several times, but I couldn't get it. So I'm here to take the other, but because of the queue, I don't know whether I will get it or not.
JoyNews checks at the time revealed the company was only able to serve just 6 customers. The rest, who had been standing in the scorching sun for hours, were asked by security personnel to leave as there was no more money available.
Well, that's it for the news, and we've got so much coming up on the show, haven't we, Ro?
Yeah, definitely. Today we have an interesting topic. We haven't brought some family matters for conversation on the show for some time now, and we're looking at whether parenting ends when children go to boarding school. I don't think so, especially these days when communication is all available. Parents can always call their children if the school allows it, and they can interact in many other ways. Well, we're going to have our guest in the studio, the Reverend Kisiedu, as well as Mama McCarthy. Will be our guest, and we'll be discussing that. We'll open the phone lines as well, and you can also call in to be part of the conversation.
Indeed. Speaking of parenting, today is my father's birthday. Yeah, Professor Kobina Yankson of the University of Cape Coast. Happy birthday.
Congratulations to him for getting one more year under his age.
At home, we call him a poppyite.
Apopiite.
Yes, and my mother is Amomiite.
Amomiite.
Yeah.
I hear you.
So they'll be celebrating
that's
together.
where you got all that Daddy Roro and all those those things that you add to names. All right, I'm going to sue you.
Oh, try your best.
Well,
there's so much coming up, starting with the newspapers right after this.